Here, everything will be disappeared like this. Hello everyone, this is AWZ. Welcome to our channel. Don't forget to subscribe. Five famous mysterious stories of the Bermuda Triangle. One of the world's most enigmatic locations is the Bermuda Triangle, commonly referred to as the Devil's Triangle. The region has emerged as the epicenter of unsolved mysteries. It is situated in the Atlantic Ocean, between Bermuda, Florida, and Puerto Rico, off the southeast coast of the United States. The Bermuda Triangle, which spans 440,000 miles of ocean, is a key passageway for numerous ships traveling to and from the Americas, Europe, and the Caribbean every day. It is more so because of the puzzling results that it is a well-studied yet mysterious part of the Earth's surface. Many ships and aircraft have reportedly inexplicably vanished in the area throughout the years. Additionally, in recent years, thousands of individuals have vanished, and this Devil's Triangle has been implicated in their disappearances. In a 1964 article for Argosy magazine, Vincent Gaddis used the phrase Bermuda Triangle for the first time. The legends surrounding the Bermuda Triangle date back to the time of Christopher Columbus, who was said to have witnessed a fireball smashing into the water in the triangle on his first trip to the New World. But it wasn't until the 20th century that the Bermuda Triangle's enigmatic behavior was brought to the general public's notice when the Navy cargo ship USS Cyclops, carrying more than 300 people, vanished there. The loss of a tiny, twin-engine plane in May of this year is the most recent event in the area. While traveling from Puerto Rico to Florida with 4 passengers on board, the aircraft abruptly vanished from the radar. Later, the wreckage of the missing aircraft was discovered. The most recent occurrence involving a ship was the fatal hurricane-related sinking of a cargo ship in the Bermuda Triangle in October 2015. Numerous theories have been put up to explain the incidents that continue to occur in the Bermuda Triangle region, which are frequently puzzling. Those who think something strange is happening have strongly urged the role of paranormal activity and the presence of aliens, while those with scientific viewpoints have refuted this argument and offered logical explanations for the occurrence. The more well-liked of the few suggested scientific explanations is the idea that electromagnetic interference contributes to compass issues. According to this idea, the Earth's natural magnet exerts a strong pull that causes the compass and other sophisticated tools to be diverted and prevents them from following their planned course through the seas. Many people continue to hold the belief that there is nothing weird about the area, despite the fact that no one hypothesis has been able to provide a conclusive explanation, and that most instances were either misreported or were fictionalized versions of actual mishaps. Even though there is no established idea for the precise cause of the Bermuda Triangle enigma, accidents nevertheless occur there every year. Additionally, a number of inexplicable vessel disappearances in the area are mentioned in the tales of the Bermuda Triangle. Nevertheless, the most of these are still largely unsolved. The most well-known cases of ship mishaps or disappearances in the Devil's Triangle are listed here. Bermuda Triangle stories of notoriety. 1. Mary Celeste. This ship is a narrative in and of itself, and may be one of the most enigmatic shipwreck stories ever. The Bermuda Triangle link had been utilized despite the fact that the ship had been discovered at sea in another area of the Atlantic Ocean to try to solve the enigma surrounding its whereabouts. Days after setting off from New York to Genoa, Italy, the ship was found stranded at sea on December 4, 1872, with everything in its proper position save from the whole crew. The ship was filled with raw alcohol and included 7 crew members as well as Captain Benjamin Briggs, his wife, and their 2-year-old daughter. However, Mary Celeste remained unattended and without a crew when a passing British ship named Dei Grazia discovered her days later under half sail in the Atlantic off the Azores Islands. The lifeboat was also missing. Additionally, it was discovered that the cargo included 9 empty barrels and had a sword on the deck. The lost lifeboat and the passengers outside the ship have never been located. Studies of the ship made it evident that there was no chance of a pirate attack since the crew's precious possessions and the barrels of booze it was carrying were all and undamaged. There have also been suggestions that there was a criminal plot, aliens were abducted, and even a big squid attacked the Mary Celeste. There was also a potential of a natural calamity. While many speculated that the catastrophe may have been caused by an underwater earthquake, just a few hypothesized that the ship may have accidentally entered the Bermuda Triangle. Even if these theories look plausible, they obviously don't match. After all, why would a completely competent crew quit their ship on a day of favorable weather when it is unharmed and never resurface? Two, Ellen Austin. With the American White Oak schooner Ellen Austin, there is a sinister triangular mystery. The 210-foot-long Ellen Austin was traveling from London to New York in 1881 when she came upon an abandoned ship close to the Bermuda Triangle. The nameless schooner appeared to be in good condition as it drifted close to the Sargasso Sea, but the crew was absent. To make sure the abandoned ship is not a trap, Captain Baker of the Ellen Austin requested to examine it for 2 days. The captain and his crew approached the abandoned ship after 2 days passed with no communication from the ship, where they discovered the well-packaged freight but no sign of the crew. The captain put a prize crew on the ship and set out with Ellen Austin to bring it back. However, after 2 days of sailing in calm waters, a squall cut off the 2 ships' course and the abandoned ship disappeared. According to the legends, the ship continued to drift aimlessly for days after the storm, and Captain Baker's lookout was able to see it through his spyglass. After several hours of work, Ellen Austin was able to catch up with the ship. Strangely, though, nobody was on board. Another version of the story, however, claims that Baker made another attempt to land her before departing the cursed ship, but his efforts failed and he suffered the same fate as Ellen Austin. According to some sources, the derelict was discovered again, but this time a different crew was on board than Ellen Austin's prize crew. The mystery surrounding the ship's disappearance, return, and the absence of the prize crew is interesting. It is more akin to a Bermuda Triangle mystery with little apparent likelihood of being solved anytime soon. 3. USS Cyclops. The highest number of lives lost in a single occurrence in U.S. Navy history occurred when one of the largest fuel tankers, the USS Cyclops, vanished. With roughly 309 crew members on board, this enormous ship set sail in March 1918 from Brazil to Baltimore through the Bermuda area, carrying 10,800 tons of manganese ore. This ship set out on a good day, and its first and only transmission revealed no problems of any kind. The ship, however, was never seen or heard from again. The entire region was searched, but nothing was ever discovered. Never have any crew members or ship's remains been discovered. No one on board the USS Cyclops replied to radio requests from other ships, and the commander never sent out a distress signal. Although there were many speculations offering different explanations for its disappearance, the Navy investigators likewise came up empty-handed. Cyclops has joined the list of more than 100 ships and aircraft that have mysteriously vanished in the Bermuda Triangle as a result of its inexplicable disappearance. Four, Carroll A. Deering. Due to the full mysteries surrounding its abandonment, the five-masted commercial schooner Carroll A. Deering is one of the nautical mysteries of the 20th century that has received the greatest attention in literature. Carroll A. Deering was discovered hard aground on the perilous rocks of Hatteras Diamond Shoals, North Carolina, on January 31, 1921. Rumors circulated that the ship was engaged in rum running. However, after spending days in the choppy water trying to reach the ship, the Barbados investigative team discovered a deserted ship with all of the crew members missing along with their personal items, the ship's navigational equipment, logbooks, and life rafts, among other things. The disappearance of the Carroll A. Deering, also known as the Ghost Ship of the Outer Banks, and a few other ships around the same time in the Bermuda Triangle region has provided important information about the enigmatic waters, but nothing has brought investigators any closer to solving this mystery. According to reports, up to 9 vessels may have vanished around this time from the same vicinity without a trace. 5. Witchcraft. Witchcraft, a cabin cruiser, set off from Miami on December 22, 1967, piloted by Dan Burek and Father Patrick Horgan, a friend of the skipper. The two guys were traveling on the 23-foot luxury boat to take in the breathtaking view of Miami's holiday decorations. However, the skipper called the Coast Guard about 1 mile offshore to report that his ship had hit something but had not sustained any significant damage. The Coast Guard promptly headed out, arriving Witchcraft in as many as 19 minutes by itself, but to no use, after receiving the request for assistance to be towed to the beach. There were no indications that any ship had ever been stranded or even been present in the region where the ship was thought to be. It was absolutely empty. The most remarkable aspect of this tale is how practically unsinkable the cruise ship in question was, not to mention how many life-saving amenities were on board, such as lifeboats, flares, distress signal systems, etc. All of them were unused, and the ship had sailed away. Over the course of the following several days, the Coast Guard personnel scoured hundreds of square kilometers of the ocean without success. Up until this point, nothing from the ship has been discovered. The ship is no longer there, leaving just the supposition that is now possible. This is all for now. If you want to watch other videos, check out our channel. Thank you for being with us.